Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to show you 5 different ways that you can use one of my favourite moves, the Elastico. Number 1 is the classic Elastico, the one that most people are familiar with. So what we're doing is we're transferring the ball from the outside of the foot to the inside very smoothly and very sharply. So what we're doing is we're making it look like we're going to push the ball to one side using the outside of our foot, and then we're keeping in contact with the ball as we push it to the outside, then wrapping our foot around and snapping it back into the inside. And the key with this move is we're slower going on the outward movement, and then when we create that inside snap, we're going to accelerate immediately. Next up, we have the reverse Elastico. So this is essentially the exact same movement as the first, but we're just doing it in reverse. So in the first movement, we went from the outside of the foot, wrapped around and snapped with the inside, and now we're pushing the ball with the inside of our foot, wrapping around the ball and then snapping with the outside. So in an Elastico, you're going to typically use your dominant foot. So this is a great addition to have in case your Elastico is getting predictable. You can then go to the opposite side of the defender. So pushing the ball with the inside, flicking away and accelerating immediately. Third on the list is the triple Elastico, and in my opinion the best looking of the 5. Looks really smooth when you perform it at high speeds, so it looks a little bit complicated, but essentially we're just performing an inside touch and then going into a classic Elastico. So it looks very cool at high speed, but very simple when we break it down. So we're pushing it with the inside of our foot and then performing a classic Elastico. So you need to have good balance for this one and make sure you're performing it at the right speed, otherwise you're going to lose possession of that ball. So it takes a little bit of practice, but very slick when you can pull it off. And number 4 is the Stepover Elastico. 2 very basic movements just pieced together. So all we're doing is performing a regular Stepover and the classic Elastico. And the reason these 2 pair together so nicely is because when you perform a regular Stepover, typically you would throw your foot around the ball and push with the outside of the opposite foot. So you're already set up nicely to perform a classic Elastico. So if your Stepovers become predictable in the game, you can pull this one out to remain deceptive. So stepping around the ball and then performing the Elastico and accelerating away immediately upon that inside snap. And the 5th and final move is the Elastico Chop. Again, taking 2 very simple movements and piecing them together. And these flow together really nicely. So what we're doing is just performing the classic Elastico and then throwing in sort of a Ronaldo chop movement. So as you can see here, we're pushing the ball with the outside of the foot, and on that inward phase, that's when we have to hop off of that opposite leg. And we're pushing the ball behind that leg. So you have to get this spot on, otherwise you're going to get your legs tangled. So make sure as you perform that inward phase of the classic Elastico, you're hopping off of the opposite leg. Thanks for checking out today's video, guys, and if you are struggling with any of the movements in today's video, make sure you check out my Maestro Ball Mastery training program. The link's in the description. But if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button for weekly training videos, and I will see you guys in my next video.